I'm going to do a strategy testing for the arrow, so we can actually prove that it is non-repainting. It does not repaint. Okay, let's see how this goes. This is the strategy testing. The up arrow has come up. It's popped up. So we'll just allow it in a couple of minutes. We'll be done. Just took about 1 month. Just took 1 month, a full month to see. Remember, we are testing the non-repenting arrow, the arrow that does not repent. The moment it comes up, it stays there no matter what. Because out in the market, we have indicators, arrows that show up, and when the market moves against them, they also disappear and move somewhere else. But as you can see, the red arrow here came up, and of course, the buy also showed up. Then the market came down below the candle, but it did not jump down. It maintained its position so as not to get the trader deceived, because most times these things can deceive a trader. But as we say, true to our word, when it comes up, it stays. It's just there. It enhances your trading, and it also helps you to be certain of the actions you are taking in the market, because they are very important. Yes, in a few seconds we're done. We're done with this. I just took 1 full month to see its performance. Okay, we're almost there. Still going up, just obeying the up arrow. And this is a 1 hour time frame. Yes, and so it's just going. You have the down arrow there. But from the other indicator that tells us the trend, if we simply obey the trend, say trend is a friend, not go to debate against the market. So we will not sell at this point, knowing that with the other indicator, the steps that tells us which direction the market is in. So we'll simply just keep buying. Okay, yes, we are done there. Now I want us to do something. I want us to go backwards, just in case. Let's assume that one has only this arrow, you don't have something else that will aid or enhance your trading. Just want to strictly keep obeying the arrow. Let's say, okay, let's start at this point. Let's just start from here, and then start for here, and let's see how it goes. Okay, let's assume we take every arrow that appears in the market. Let's assume we take every arrow. We're not filtering, nothing else was available to filter the market. So let's take every arrow that pops up. What's gonna happen? Now, if we had chosen to take this trade here, where this arrow came up, and then we decided to just buy blindly, the market went up for about over 60 pips, well over 60 pips. And I don't know where you want to take a profit, whether it's 30, 50, or however, depending on your strategy. And then the next day, the next arrow pops up, which is this. So you take it at the next candlestick, and it goes down. It goes down for over about 70 pips. And you notice that there is no arrow that has shown here. It came up and it kept going down. I don't know your capacity, your willpower to stay in the market, and it kept just going down until we had this arrow here. Okay, now like I said, you're taking everything, and remember you need to have a stop loss while you're doing all this. And you decided to take this candle, for instance, at this point, automatically it goes against you, and on the next candle, of course, the sell shows. So you just to stop you out, And of course, took a sell again, and at this point, took a sell here, assuming you're taking everything. I will probably just take, if you were to be doing this, just have one trade a day, and at this point it comes up, and then of course it goes down, not just much, and of course the next, before you know it, the next arrow shows and it says the market is going up, so you also decide to buy. Remember, before now we've already had these two arrows here, we've made like 60 pips each, and you just going, let's say you kept your stop loss at maybe 30 pips or thereabout, so you have 2 losses, which is about 60 pips, and then you decide to buy here. But remember, the previous trades could have more than 100 pips, but here you decide to take a buy, just follow it, and then it just drives all the way, it keeps driving. So assuming you're taking every trade, every arrow that pops up, this one comes here, so you now take a long sell until you have the buy. Now, you of course you know you're actually in so much profit, and then here, if this, let's assume you lost here for this day. Like I said, you just take one arrow because this market happens to be in support level. And then the next day it comes up again. You take this trade somewhere here, and it did not really go much, just about 28 pips, 28 pips thereabouts. And of course, let's assume that's just that. You did not move to break even when it got to 20 pips. You will stop out. Okay? And of course, you may decide to have taken the next one. And it's just there on the next candle. And it goes down, way down, 40 something pips or so the next day. And then, just like that. So depending on who you are, a scalper will really enjoy this because it's just making this, see? So you take a trade right at this point, and it just drives you up. Next day again, you take a trade, and that's just how it goes. So you were taking trade on every candle, you discover that you still be in profit. But of course, like this one comes up here, and it starts to start driving you up and keeps going. Anyway, now remember, this comes out, and of course this drives you up again, keeps going up. Alright, at this point, to enhance your trade, we had the, what's it called, the upward steps that actually gives you direction of where the market is going. So you have a higher probability. Of course, you have the support level and the resistance level, which shows you so that you will buy at the support level in an uptrend and you maximize your profit. This template is actually a very good one and recommend for both professional and of course beginners. You have to study it and then you're good to go. It's highly profiting. I will tell you that. It's really good. Thank you very much. I encourage you to pick it up and make use of it. Improve your trades. Stop making losses. Not that the template is completely perfect. There may be 1 or 2 times you could have a few losses. But of course, the winnings outweighs the losses. Far outweighs the losses. Hence, you see, it is highly profitable.